What's going on, everybody? Just before you watch this video, viewer's description is advised, just so you know. You might not want to watch this around your children. You might not, or you might want to put your headphones on or something, because this is about to get ugly between me, and the Dallas Cowboys. First of all, I want to say congratulations to the Lions and congratulations to the Eagles on winning your division. As far as the Lions, I don't know if they're going to win the division. No, they're not. Probably not. Eagles, congratulations. You won the NFC East. What else can I say? But you won it. You earned it. You're not playing like it. But we sure as hell didn't want it. All right. Now, you might want to make sure that your children is on the other side of the house or whatever, because I'm about to go off on the Cowboys. Stand by for additional for a second. I need a drink of tea. They make me want it. Here we go. For 10 years. No. Let me go back to 1995. For 30 years. For 30 fucking years. I have sat around and watched Jerry Jones being the most inept owner and non-caring about winning the Super Bowl owner of any owner that I've ever seen. The Dallas Cowboys they stink. They stink. I know their record is 6-6 and 5. 6-6 and 1, but they're not even a 6-win team. I don't even give them congratulations on the wins that they got, because they were fraud wins. Patrick Mahomes, the Kansas City Chiefs defense has got to be embarrassed to lose to that quarterback in Dallas. The Eagles up 21-0. How in the hell do you lose to that shit? That's why you're not going to win the Super Bowl again. That's why you're not going back to back. You are the defending Super Bowl champs. You got that right over us. You've won 2 Super Bowls. Hell, everybody in the fucking division's won a Super Bowl since the damn Dallas Cowboys, owned by Jerry Jones. And by the way, Cowboy fans, if you think when Jerry Jones gets old and he can't get around no more, he's already about 90, and he just can't get around no more, and I'm just gonna go throw some money out here to get Jadavian Clowney, who's old enough to be my grandpa. Whoo! God almighty. Jadavian Clowney is old as the hills. He's got to be one of the oldest players in the NFL. He's got to be approaching 40, right? You would think. Jerry Jones signed him Jerry goes, signs him, thinking, oh, he's going to make my defense so much better. What did he do tonight? Nothing. Nothing. What did he do in the first half against the Eagles? Nothing. What did he do on Thanksgiving Day against the Chiefs? Nothing. Nothing. The Dallas Cowboys should never, ever, ever, and I mean ever, elect to kick the ball when they get a chance to put that offense on the field. But what do they do? Shoddy, he says, you know what? I'm going to defer to the second half, and I'm just going to automatically spot you 3 because that's what you're doing now anyways. I mean, there is no more setting up. The NFL is rewarding teams for allowing other teams to score touchdowns. Okay? You're basically getting the ball at the 35, 40-yard line unless you're Turpin, who just so slow, yet he's so fast, but so slow at the same time, he can't return anymore. So that's erased out of the equation for the Cowboys. They have no return game. They have, the only thing they got on special teams is Brandon Aubrey kicking field goals. They look awful on kickoffs. They are the worst team in the NFL on kickoffs. At the touchdowns, at the field goals, halves, start of games, whenever the fuck it might be. Because how many coaches have we gone through now? Let's see. Went through Barry Switzer. He, went through Wade Phillips. Jerry went through Jason Garrett. He went through Bill Parcells. He went through Mike McCarthy. He went through, he's going now ruining Marty Schott. Not Marty Schottenheimer, because Marty wouldn't even take a job there to start with. He's ruining Brian Schottenheimer's coaching legacy, career, what little bit he's got right now. But as far as Brian's dad would never ever take that job at Jarrett in Dallas. Ever. Never, ever, ever. No coach in their right mind wants to go and coach in Dallas. They just don't. They don't want no part of that mess. I do not blame them. The players, they don't want no part of it. That's why you see them flash in and you see them flash out. And then you'll see them flash in for a couple of games and then they'll flash out. That's just who they are. It's who they've been for 30 years. And Cowboys fans, like myself, you get up every day and you hear the talking heads. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. You just have to be patient. It's going to happen. It has been going to happen since the Philadelphia game. I can't tell you how many times Dak put the damn ball on the field in that game. Same thing against Kansas City. Hell, they fumbled the ball, two times, I think. One possession against Kansas City. Back-to-back plays, or was that against Philly? They turned the ball over so many times. It's hard to keep count, really. For 30 years in a row, they've actually led the league in the most turnovers, and the least turnovers forced. They're soft as butter defense, just exactly who I thought they were, and that's why Jalen Hurts really needs to be thinking about what he's doing, because you can't get through that defense. You're going to have a problem, Philly. You're going to have a problem. You're not the same team as you were last year. Dallas is always, always, always going to be Dallas. They will never sniff a 12-win season, let alone a 13-5 or whatever you call it. They will never sniff a 12-win season. Their mission was to accomplish 11 wins this year. That ain't never going to happen. Not under Jerry Jones. It's not going to happen. The best you will go is 9-7, 8-1, or 7-9. It goes anywhere between 7-9 and 9-7. That's the very best you're going to get out of Dak. That's the very best you're going to get out of this defense. That is the very best you're going to get out of Jerry Jones. That is the very best you're going to get out of the Jones family. Because they don't know who to hire. And they will not allow a coach to do his job. Jerry will not allow a coach to do his job. Just won't. How would you feel if you were trying out there at work doing your job, yet your boss is breathing down your neck telling you every play call to do? You would say, hey, you brought me here to coach. You didn't bring me here to be your bitch. I'm here to coach. If you don't want me here, I'll leave. I'm out. Speaking of that, the Dallas Cowboys are out of the playoffs. And it's because Jerry Jones just don't know what the fuck to do. He's an old man. He's 90 years old. He sucks. And he's been through so many coaches. And we're not going. You can't blame it on the coaches and the players because they commit the same infractions. Every quarterback we've had, even now, I hate to say this, but it's the truth. Jerry Jones. Thank God Troy Aikman was getting out when he did, because Jerry Jones was in the middle of ruining that man's career. Jerry Jones has the top 3 or 4 quarterbacks passing in the NFL. Dak's one of them. He's the actual leader for the Cowboys. Well, maybe not the NFL, but he's got some players well on up there. Look, I mean, Tom Brady, even as good as he was and as bad as the Patriots receivers were that he played with, he did have Julian Edelman, you know. I think he had Julio Jones for a short, brief period of time, but Tom Brady was never, ever given a gift to have the receivers that Dak Prescott has. If he did, it would have been hell on earth. It would have been New England going just about undefeated every season. But instead, the Cowboys have that sorry ass, no good for nothing, piece of shit, Dak Prescott. That's who they got. And that's who they stuck with. They're not going to get any better under him. Even in the year of his life, he's still turning the ball over at will. When you fumble the ball and, you know, going back to the Cowboys and the Chiefs and the Eagles game, the Cowboys laid the football down on the field. I can't tell you how many times. At least 6 or 7. But they were lucky to recover. Accident waiting to happen. That's what you call that. They are a accident waiting to happen. And you have to, as a Cowboy fan, you have to be ready and you have to expect it's going to collapse at any moment. There is no everything's going to be good for the whole season in Dallas. It just does not work that way. Not with the current crew that owns this team, which is the Jones family. And they're probably going to be around for the rest of our life. Maybe not Jerry, but Stephen Jones is going to be around for a long time. And then, Stephen's children, they're going to have their ownership too. So, or they're staking in a shake, The bottom line is the Cowboys are pure fucking pathetic. That's just it. What you saw on defense tonight was middle school, was a high school team playing against an NFL team. And with you would think it would be the Cowboys that scored 44 points with a depleted defense in Detroit. Detroit had they were depleted already going into the game, and they were just dropping like fucking flies. And Dak couldn't do a damn thing. Nothing. Neither could his defense. Should 30 points be enough to win you the game in the NFL? Most games? Yeah. Some games? No. And the Cowboys just don't have the firepower that Skip Bayless says they have. They don't. They don't have it. They never have had any offensive firepower at all that's meaningful. Not since Troy Aikman. Jerry Jones ruined Emmitt Smith's career. He ruined Ezekiel Elliott. He ruined Tony Romo. He's ruined so many players. And then all the haters come out throwing all the blame on Tony Romo. Tony Romo was not the problem, just like Dak is not the problem. The problem is within, and it's deep. It's a deep wound for the Cowboys that is incurable. Got it? It's terminal for the Cowboys. That's it. The Cowboys are not winning another Super Bowl. It's just not going to happen. Ever. But I'm still going to be their fan. I'll never see another Super Bowl Cowboys win, but I'm still going to be their fan. This team is fucking garbage.